Welcome to the channel. Before we begin, I'd like to ask you to support the project by subscribing to the Telegram and YouTube channels. Click the bell to receive all notifications. Like the video if you found it interesting, and leave comments. You can also follow the links in the video description to articles and read them. This will greatly help the channel.
Welcome to the Explainer. All right, let's talk about it. We are in the middle of a perfect storm in the graphics card market. If you've even thought about buying a new GPU lately, you know something is just off. The market we knew even a year ago, it's gone. And we're going to break down exactly why. Yeah, if you've been browsing for a new GPU, you've probably seen numbers like this. Prices have jumped, 40, 60%? It's a crazy reality. And if you're feeling that sticker shock, trust me, you are definitely not alone. So here's the tough part. These prices, they aren't just a temporary blip on the radar. Nope, we're actually at the start of a whole new trend. It's gotten so bad that the cards you thought were expensive last year, man, they look like an absolute bargain now. I mean, this timeline right here says it all. Just look at Nvidia's flagship, the RTX 5090. It launched at an already eye-watering $2,000. Today, it's $3,000. And the forecast for the end of this year, analysts are saying it could hit a mind-blowing $5,000. $5,000. So what in the world is causing all this chaos? And it's easy to just blame corporate greed, but that's not the whole story. The real culprit, the big one, is a massive, catastrophic shortage of one single thing: memory. The biggest memory suppliers on the planet have totally shifted their focus, and it's created this huge hole in the market. And this quote, this gets right to the heart of it. Think about it. If you're a company like Samsung or SK Hynix, you've got a choice. You can make the normal memory for our gaming PCs, or you can make this special high bandwidth memory, HBM, for AI data centers and make way, way more money. For them, it's a total no-brainer. Because with the AI boom just exploding, these huge cloud companies are buying up those profitable chips by the truckload. And that means the entire consumer market, yeah, that's you and me, we get pushed to the very back of the line for the memory that we need for our graphics cards. AI gets first dibs, period. Okay, this chart really lays it out. See that huge gap? Demand for memory is projected to shoot up by like 35% this year. But production, it's only going up by about 20%. That gap right there is the entire reason for these crazy price hikes. And get this, analysts are saying this whole mess won't even start to clear up until mid-2027 at the earliest. So what happens when you put this much pressure on companies like Nvidia and AMD? Well, it forces them to get super creative. They know they can't get all the memory they want, so they're having to innovate in completely different ways to give us the performance we're all hungry for. Okay, let's look at the new hardware. On one side, you've got Nvidia's RTX 580, based on their Blackwell architecture. This thing is an absolute 4K monster. Then you have AMD's RX 9070 XT running on RDNA 4, which is a fantastic choice for high-refresh 1440p gaming. But honestly, the real story here isn't just about the raw horsepower. It's about the clever tech they're using to stretch every last bit of performance out of these things. And their number one weapon is upscaling. Seriously, you can think of it like a technological life raft in this whole storm. The idea is simple but brilliant. The card renders the game at a lower resolution, and then AI intelligently scales it up to fit your screen. This gives you a massive performance boost. It's literally like creating frames out of thin air. Nvidia's version DLSS4 is just a beast. It's got this feature called frame generation that actually predicts and inserts new frames in between the ones your PC is rendering. It can take a game running at 60 FPS and make it feel like a buttery smooth 240. It's wild. Now, AMD's FSR4 is an open standard, but the catch is you now need their new hardware to use it. And yeah, Nvidia might have a slight edge on image quality right now, but man, AMD is closing that gap with every single driver update. Okay, so this all brings us to the big one, right? The question on everyone's mind. With prices going through the roof and all this new tech, what are you supposed to do? Let's try to map out a game plan for navigating this, let's call it an ideal storm. So who should actually pull the trigger on a new card right now? Well, the answer really depends on what you're rocking in your PC at this very moment. For some of you, buying now is, believe it or not, the smart move. But for others, holding on is the only thing that makes sense. All right, let's get right to it. If you are still running a GTX 1000 series or an RTX 20,000 series card, my advice is to upgrade now. The performance leap is just huge. We're talking 100, 150% gains. Waiting is only going to cost you more money. But if you've got something like an RTX 3080 or anything from the 40 series, just hold on. The performance gains you'll see just aren't big enough to justify these absolutely insane prices. Now, what if you're building a brand new PC from the ground up? The easiest way to think about this is to just match your card to your monitor. Playing at 1080p, the 5060 or 9060 is your sweet spot. For 1440p, you're going to want to look at the 5070 or the 9070 XT. And if you're serious about 4K gaming, yeah, you really have to start at the RTX 5080 level to have a good time. And whatever you do, please do not forget about these other crucial details. First, VRAM. 16 gigs is the new standard. Don't skimp on this if you want to future-proof your build. Second, power. These new cards are thirsty, so you have to factor in the cost of a big, beefy power supply. And third, cooling. For any of these high-end cards, a 3-fan cooler isn't a luxury anymore. It's pretty much a must-have to keep things cool and quiet. So, what's the big takeaway from all this? Well, this isn't some short-term hiccup. The memory shortage is here to stay for a while, and honestly, the whole idea of a budget graphics card, that might be becoming a thing of the past. The market is just fundamentally different now. And that leaves us with one last really tough question. We're in a perfect storm. Insane demand, not enough supply, and prices that just keep climbing. If this really is the new normal, what do you do? Do you bite the bullet and buy now, or do you wait and risk being priced out of the game for good?